still want justice for Lakota.
MMIP. It stands for Missing and Murdered Indigenous People. Over the past year, the KSHB 41I team has investigated this crisis and the high rates in which young, vulnerable Native women are trafficked, go missing, or are murdered. The I team discovered this national crisis is happening here in our community. And as I pick up our investigation, I'm focusing on a nearly 20-year-old cold case in Independence involving an Indigenous woman. Tonight, you'll hear from her mother, the police, and a DNA expert. I'm bringing you the latest on Lakota Story.
I think when a person loses somebody, they tend to think that, okay, the funeral's over, now you go on. It doesn't work like that. It's like it happened yesterday.
Julie Watts' daughter, Lakota Renville, has been gone from this earth for 18 years, almost as many years as she was on it. But those 18 years have passed without any answers about what happened to her daughter, a member of the Sisseton Wahpeton Oyate tribe.
There's always a wondering if, somebody's going to get caught or if Lakota's ever going to have justice.
Julie also wonders what her soft-spoken Lakota would have become if she hadn't been brutally murdered at the age of 22.
She was just a compassionate person. She had a lot of empathy for people.
Lakota was trying to find her way in life when she became the victim of a now unsolved murder. Her body was found on October 16th, 2005, dumped in a vacant lot on Pitcher Road off 40 Highway in Independence. This is video KSHB 41 captured from that day.
She was just right there, like I said, maybe 3 feet from the street.
Lakota was naked, wrapped in a blanket and possibly some carpet padding as well. According to the autopsy report, she was badly beaten and stabbed multiple times.
There's no evidence of anybody trying to conceal this body at all.
Investigators eventually identified Lakota through her fingerprints.
Now we're trying to open up, the chapters in her life and backtrack and see if we can find what happened.
What we know happened is that Lakota was a long way from home. As police were processing the scene, her family in Sisseton, South Dakota, near the Lake Traverse Indian Reservation, wondered if they'd ever hear from her again.
She said, I'll call you Sunday, tomorrow, but that tomorrow never came.
Independence police say Lakota's murder is still an open case. That means they won't give us or her mom many details.
That just means that the case is still under investigation. So right now, we don't have any leads on the case. We've investigated every lead that's came in.
We asked former Independence police spokesperson, Officer Jack Taylor, what it'll take to break the case.
Blood evidence, DNA evidence, somebody that actually witnessed something that night.
So DNA has been tested before in this case?
They have been looking at DNA evidence, yes.
And you mentioned blood and other, are you able to tell us what types of evidence was left behind that you could test?
I don't really want to go into the evidence that was left there, just because we don't have a suspect. And so that could, jeopardize the case down the road.
One crucial piece of evidence that could be key to solving this case is the blanket Lakota was wrapped in.
I don't know if it's unique, but that's what we're trying to find out.
The blanket has a distinctive southwestern design with a steer or cow skull in the center. IPD wouldn't say if they've tried tracking down a manufacturer.
It could have been just in somebody's house, and maybe somebody was in a house and recognizes, oh yeah, I remember, Bob had that blanket.
A witness told police they saw a brown early 1990s Ford Explorer in the area where Lakota's body was found. At the time, police believed Lakota was living in northeast Kansas City. And according to the story in the Kansas City Star newspaper, police also believed her killer may have picked her up here at Independence and Myrtle Avenues, an area that's always had a reputation for trafficking, be it drugs or people.
Victims are most vulnerable when they're in situations like that in a town where they don't know anybody and that they're dependent on this person who says they're going to treat them right, but they don't.
Julie says Lakota met a guy in a chat room, and in summer 2004, Lakota left the family home and drove all the way down to the Kansas City area to meet him. But she soon found out this man and the relationship weren't what she thought.
He was sending her out to meet guys.
Julie says Lakota told her over the phone this so-called boyfriend was abusing her and sex trafficking her.
For a young gal who's never been out in the world and been naive all her life, for her to survive she had to do those things. I mean, that's what she probably felt.
Lakota told Julie that one time the boyfriend took all her clothes away and tied her up in a basement for 3 days. Julie begged her daughter to come home for good.
I would pray every day that she would come back, and when she did come back, she came back in a body bag.
Lakota's autopsy references a possible clue, a phone number written on her hand. IPD will not tell us whose number it was or if they investigated that lead. But maybe Lakota's boyfriend knows the number.
She should know where she was all the time. And that's why I think that he's just not saying, he's not saying things.
Julie told us the boyfriend's name, but we're not naming him because he's never been charged with a crime in relation to Lakota's case. We have not been able to reach him to ask him what he knows about Lakota's murder. We learned that DNA was collected from Lakota's rape kit. That DNA is regularly run through CODIS, the National DNA Profile Database, to see if it matches any convicted offenders. And so far, Taylor says there haven't been any hits in the system.
I know there was something recently within like the last year that they've done with DNA. Again, I don't want to go into specifics on what they did.
It could be one of those DNA profiles that's just sitting in CODIS waiting for a hit.
Angela Tanzillo-Swartz is a DNA expert and works as a clinical assistant professor with the University of North Texas's Forensic Science program. She's not working on Lakota's case, but we sent her the information we have, including the autopsy.
It could be whoever did this to her, whether it was one person or several. They might have had a criminal history, but because it wasn't a qualifying offense at the time, their sample didn't get put into CODIS.
Angela says cold cases like Lakota's really come down to the DNA and the technological advances over the years. But it's a wait that only gets harder with the passing years.
It's not that I gave up, because I still want justice for Lakota. Every year we go out and we do a MMIW walk, missing and murdered Indigenous women.
Julie's commitment to justice for her daughter is etched on Lakota's headstone. I'll love you forever, my baby you'll be. The sweet vow is from a well-loved children's book Julie used to read to Lakota when she was little.
We already know there's no closure. What would give us comfort is knowing that, yeah, she's not forgotten.
And when this happened, Lakota's family came down here to Kansas City. This is footage of them at the crime scene doing different tribal ceremonies. Julie says they were in contact with the IPD detectives at first, but says she hasn't heard from anybody from the department in years. The Kansas City Indian Center hasn't forgotten about Lakota. They gather every year in that overgrown lot on Pitcher Road to honor her life. And we're not going to forget either. We'll continue to cover Lakota's story and bring you the latest developments in the case. So if you have any information, big or small, call the Crime Stoppers tip hotline, Independence Police, or you can send me an email. For the I-Team, I'm Sarah Blake.